Hi, everyone. Brian from Bearable Traders here. It is Wednesday, February 5th, and I'll just jump on here, do a quick midweek recap, take a look ahead for the rest of the week. You can see here how the indexes, all, or at least the Dow and the S&P, started out higher, pulled back. I think if you were in the day trading room this morning, I, I did actually say the market sell-off is about to stop and we're going to come back again, and sure enough, it's exactly what happened. I know this price action in the market is just like everything is buy the dip. So yeah, just just before I left the room in the morning, I said this is probably the bottom here, and pretty much called it. So that's a nice strong day. I think the Q's kind of Nasdaq kind of flat today, primarily because of the price action on Tesla, which kind of took the wind out of the Nasdaq sales a little bit here. But overall, everything's up and away. Nothing is standing our way. So you can see here advances declines pretty strongly to the upside, bull side, new highs, new lows, over 90%, and we're inching back here on the above the SMAs, the 200 and the 50 stocks climbing back. So we're back in bull mode. Pretty much everything in the green today, and for the weekly performance, seems to be financials are doing well. And on the months, utilities still on the safety trade, still up on the month. Take a look at some of the indexes here, and you can see here the transports really just bounced right off this 200 moving day. Levels are magic, as we like to say, and you can see here we've come screaming right back. V reversal, hard to trade because when they gap up like this, you just you don't know if you're gonna you don't know where to put your stop out. When they gap up this far, it's really just difficult unless you catch it at the open and then just follow it up, trail it up with a stop. But anyway, kind of some interesting price action. Volume dropped off here. RSI is back up to 50 on the transports, and we may be back up into some resistance here. See what happens for the rest of the week. I'm not kind of thinking where it's going to go. Hard to call, but you can see here we really bounced back on the yield. We headed back up, which of course probably caused the financials do well today when the interest rates long terms go up. Get that spread. So interest rates have come ripping back after the virus scare. I'm still not sure that we're out of the woods on this. I mean, there's just more negative news coming out and on the virus stuff, and hearing now that maybe it's a lot more contagious than previously thought. Certainly, there's more people getting it. We got that cruise ship now where a bunch of people are quarantined in Japan, and yeah, I think don't know that we're out of the woods on this yet, but I don't know that it's really going to make any difference to the market. But it's got to be going to have an impact in the Chinese economy with all these people still off work. I know some of the areas are saying, there's some of the farms aren't getting their feed because no transportation, so all these chickens are going to die, and it's got to be affecting everything in their economy right now, just having people stay home. So I can't believe this isn't going to have some kind of economic impact going forward, but right now it doesn't seem to matter. So he's had this big sell-off, and now we've come ripping back and past that on the Dow, and we're right back up at the highs here, and we did that on some building volume here. RSI heading up. Wouldn't be surprised if we gap up again tomorrow. IWM, here we are. Nice day today. I traded some of that. Got out of it at the end of the day, but when I called that bottom, I did look at it and then I jumped in. But it was just, I knew I was going to get out of it at the end of the day. I'm just not confident holding overnight. At least I just didn't feel confident holding overnight. The Qs you can see here, like I said, they kind of were impacted by the Tesla and everybody's been watching Tesla make its epic run. And we had this pullback today, but you can see here we had a hollow fill candle which opened higher, sold off lower, but we still managed to eke out a gain here. So all-time high, but significantly off the high, primarily due to Tesla. And you can see here we're kind of building back on the volume. S&P again, pretty close. I don't know if we actually touched the all-time high, but we're right back up there again, and we did it on a bit of building volume. So again, all systems go. Ready to plow ahead, and the dollar gapped up today. Another nice pop on the dollar here, getting up into prior highs here. So some dollar strength. And of course the VIX sold off. Now with that being new highs, they were doing new highs down here, and VIX was at 12. Now we're doing new highs again, and the VIX is 15. So I think that some people are still hedging their bets a little bit, thinking that maybe there's still some risk in the market with. I think that's what it's telling you, is that there's still some perceived risk in the market with this virus. So on watch, you can see your APD, and maybe kind of warming up again here. Still don't like it because it looks like it's still in a downtrend. BBio still trying to break out here. Baidu. Some of the Chinese stocks really had a tough day today. They started higher, and a lot of them headed lower. Baba kind of looks the same kind of price action. Started higher during the day and just kind of sold off. So you can see here there's still a lot of concern about what impact it's going to be with the virus in the Chinese economy. Maybe people are thinking that's China and the U.S. is a completely different economy, but it is the second largest economy in the world, from what I understand. So gold was kind of flatlining today. Again, KWeb, same story, tail of the tape on Chinese stocks. Again, same with LK, really sold off, but it actually did bounce back. So we did get a hollow fill candle, so it actually did finish higher than the previous day close, just by the looks of it, just barely. But again, I'm thinking these Chinese stocks are just going to be a little bit in the doghouse here for a while yet, until we get some simmering down on the virus news here. And you can see the semis popped up again. TNA, again, this was one I took on the bottom this morning, got out of it at the end of the day. TVIX, again, sold off. And natural gas. Natural gas seems to be putting in a bottom here. We'll look and see what it does tomorrow, but maybe might be worth jumping in here today or sometime soon on UNG. USO, again, we had the inventory numbers today, came up and then it just pulled back again. I still think, again, people concerned about, when there's not great economic activity, oil tends to get used less. And yeah, this was a nice little pop here. Kind of missed that move, unfortunately. I think I did get an alert, but I was tied up and I couldn't really follow through on it. And let's look at Baba quickly again. Same tail with Chinese stocks, and let's look at UGAZ. So it seems like maybe it's putting in a bit of a bottom here. Might look at this one tomorrow for a trade higher. Maybe get back up to. If you wanted to do just UGAS, or you could do the one I just looked at there, UNG, which is the gas fund, which is not a beta, so it won't move as much as UGAS. All right, everyone. Well, that's it. Just back from being away for a week with family. And that's my book on Amazon, How to Swing Trade, if you have a chance to take it out. We'll be in the Bear Bull Trading Room in the morning. You can come and join us on YouTube Live for the pre-market show. Starts at 8:30, where Carlos or one of our other moderators will go through the list stocks that are in play, and we'll look at levels and etc. and we'll go from there. So uh, hope you all have a great evening, what's left of it, and we'll catch up with you again soon. Bye for now.